Welcome United from Blue Ridge. We are going to talk about foundational things today. I know you've heard coach after coach after coach in athletics say, we got to get back to the basics. We got to get back to the basics. Well, there's a reason for that. It's the basic things that we build on. So we're going to get back to the basics today. We're going to start with our different stances and what they're supposed to look like. So, right now we're going to do low defense block. Ready, move. Now, in a good front stance, which is what you're in a low defense block, we want our shoulders shoulder width apart, straight back, back leg lock, front knee bend. Shin bone should be 90 degrees to the floor. Knee pointed forward. Okay? And we need to get used to walking forward with a front stance. Okay? So let's just do that without a block or anything with our hands. You can just put our hands behind our back or tuck our thumbs in our belt and work on our front stances. 1, 2, 3. Now, what we need to get used to is consistency. We need to have the same length, same width every time we make a step. If I come up with my back leg straight line, I should still be shoulder width apart. Okay, and if we're not consistent, it'll show when we do our forms and it'll show in competition. Okay? Now, as I demonstrate forms today, I want you to notice that I try, may not be perfect all the time, but I try to be consistent with my forms, with my stances, and step the same way every time. Back stances, I'll show you from a side view a little bit. I teach back stances this way. First of all, shoulder width apart. If I'm going to go that way with a back stance, I would turn my toes in that direction, and then I would bend my back knee thus. And I have a 70-30 weight placement right here. And if I'm going forward, I'm going to go that way with a back stance. Again, consistency is key. We want to keep that 70-30 weight placement. Our center of gravity is right here beside our back foot. This is 50-50. This is, I'm shifting my weight forward, but my weight is back on my back leg right here. Back stance. Front stance. A few other stances. Back stance and the front stance is the main stances that you need. There are a few others like cat stance, which is 90-10. Horse stance, which is 50-50. And low. Toes forward, knees forced out, thighs parallel to the floor. That's 4 of our stances. Now I'm going to do basic form 1 for you. Notice my posture. Notice that I try to be consistent with my stance. Basic form 1 has 20 moves, 2 yells, 8 and 16. Now we're going to show you basic form 2. It also has 20 moves, 2 yells, 8 and 16. And at this point, our students start learning back stance. Back stance is what we use in an inside-outside block. So again, try to be consistent. It's foundational, and it will show up in your upper forms if you don't work on consistent stances at this level. Basic form 2. Basic 2.